This week, YouTube has been absolutely crazy. We've seen a channel go from 14 million, 15 million subscribers down to nearly the bottom of 13 million. We have seen major channels being taken down without explanation and people losing monetization for no reason from YouTube. So now we have all banded together, at least a lot of people have, against the injustices that have happened in the past week over YouTube, which is great. But the thing is, we haven't fully won the war. The FineBros were really just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the situation that is screwing over YouTube right now. Right now, in my opinion, YouTube is nearly broken because unlike most companies, for some reason, Google is not paying attention to YouTube at all. And this has affected not only the big YouTubers, but also YouTubers that are small. So let's go ahead and just jump back real quick and talk about what everyone's been talking about for the past week, which is the FineBros. The FineBros are a YouTube channel that reacts to things, or they have people that react to different things like technology, having elders react to video games and viral videos and stuff like that. Now, they weren't doing anything wrong until they decided to try to trademark not only the word react, but I believe there's a whole list of about 15 different phrases that they had in the middle of the trademarking process. So this came to a big shock to a lot of people. Everybody started responding in a different way to this, to their first YouTube video. And then they came out with another one saying that, oh, you're taking it the wrong way. And then, of course, we learned that was BS because 8-Bit Eric was affected. Some guy that had like 7 views on one of his React videos was taken down by the FineBros, which is just ridiculous to me that they're taking down videos that people don't even really know about. So this channel that had like 57 subscribers or something like that, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name, went from having all of his channel, like all of his videos having like 50 views to this one video where he talks about how the FineBros deleted his video, getting like 300,000 views. Is absolutely ridiculous. Same with 8-Bit Eric. He also got a huge, insane amount of people spreading the message of how ridiculous the FineBros really are. Now that's great. That's awesome. Everybody came together. Everyone just absolutely crushed them. And now the FineBros have supposedly retracted all of their trademarks, and they've also kind of deleted their React World video and their update video. But we are not going to let this be swept under the rug. Because, I mean, they have already posted a new React video and pretended like nothing ever happened. But it looks like people are making them remember what they have done, and they're making them pay, which is a good thing. We don't want to just react to, no pun intended here. We don't want to just, have that huge reaction to their insane trademarking idea, scheme really, and just let it go. Instead, people have disliked almost every single video. I was just clicking around their videos. Almost every one of them has 50,000 dislikes. Their newest video has over 200,000 dislikes. And I keep seeing that sub count drop every single hour, which is great. Everyone needs to show that this is not an okay to do, and it's not something they can sweep under the rug. So now, I was only going to cover that for a little bit. The main thing I wanted to focus on is because that battle was won, yes. But the bigger battle here is not with just the FineBros, but with YouTube themselves. YouTube is a great video platform. I've loved my time here on YouTube. It's been so much fun talking to all you guys. I'm just having a blast making videos. I've been making videos since I was a little kid, and I've loved it since I was a little kid, once I got my first camera back in middle school. Or I think it was actually elementary school, but that's besides the point. The point is that this is something that has created a fun community to be a part of. You can talk to the creators of these videos. You can watch tons of content that is, in my opinion, much better than TV. And it's great. I love it. But the problem is that whenever something happens, there's nobody to talk to. Like if you ever have a problem with your channel, you're basically just going to have to wait it out because there's no technical support at all. It took, I believe, 3 weeks to a month to get monetization to even work on this channel. And it was like a few months ago that we started monetization, and we're like, it'd be really great to have, gas money, because yard sailing, we drive 20, 30 miles each time we go out. So we wanted to, enable monetization. Now, we thought this would be an easy process, and it was on a different channel that I kind of experimented with monetization. I just wanted to see how the process worked before we did it on the bigger channel. And it was super simple on the other one. We got into the account. We could see how much money was coming in every month and stuff like that. But when we tried to do it on Craigslist Game Finds, for some reason, we couldn't even log into our account on AdSense. We couldn't talk to anybody. We reached out to YouTube. I finally got a phone number, but it was to AdWords and not AdSense. And I was talking to them. They're like, oh yeah, there's no technical support for AdSense. And I'm like, well, why? They told me that the reason they didn't have technical support over the phone was because it was an online company. What? Because it's based online, you don't have any technical support over the phone? Are you kidding me? So I tried to go on the forums. The forums are just completely full of people talking about how they can't log into their AdSense account, how they have this problem or that problem with their channel, and nothing is getting solved. Nothing at all. And most of the people that are responding aren't even employees of YouTube. They're just people that know a lot about YouTube, and most of the time they still can't help you. This is just ridiculous. It's even gotten worse. We finally, of course, got our AdSense working, but it's gotten worse on YouTube as a whole, because what we're seeing now is YouTube channels getting copyright strikes out of nowhere from either extremely old videos that just was not even monetized, or it was monetized at a later date, and then all of a sudden they just get a copyright notice. And not only is it a warning, but it's actually disabling monetization for a lot of these channels that have actually made a career out of YouTube. Like the Nostalgia Critic, for example. He didn't have monetization for 3 weeks. That's ridiculous. Especially because he is basically running a company at this point, because he's got employees, he's got managers, he has actors now that work with him, he has to pay all these people, and he kept making videos even though he didn't have monetization for 3 weeks. That's ridiculous. That's like if Target all of a sudden couldn't take credit cards, but they kept giving away their items. It doesn't make sense that these huge YouTubers that are making a career on YouTube, making a lot of money, not just for themselves, but for YouTube, because of course they take a huge cut out of your AdSense money, are not being helped. And then it's just, it doesn't make any sense. They need to have real people that are able to help you. I don't understand why they haven't done this yet. There are no real people, as far as I know, that will be able to help you when your YouTube channel is in trouble. Other channels that were completely taken down, like I Hate Everything. Now, I hadn't even heard of I Hate Everything until I heard about their channel being taken down for absolutely no reason. I guess they were flagged as inappropriate or something like that, or explicit, which doesn't really make sense because there's a lot of YouTube videos that are just absolutely horrendous and have gotten no problems with. I guess YouTube's just fine with them. But this channel that just talks about, somebody's opinions, for some reason got taken down without an explanation. He made a big stink about it, just like Nostalgia Critic did, and then all of a sudden, all of his channel problems were solved. He got his channel back, he got his monetization back. Same with Nostalgia Critic. He wasn't getting any help from anybody going through all the normal routes on YouTube, like email, trying to call them, trying to talk to other people that are big on YouTube that they have, kind of relationships with. Nobody could help them, and then all of a sudden, you make a big stink about it, and all the problems are solved. Now, this is not fair. I mean, to people that are smaller channels. People are probably deleted left and right that are smaller channels, but we're not hearing about it because they're not a big channel. They can't make, a big stink about it like everyone else can. They can't get it viral because they don't have as big of an audience. the cool thing about the whole FineBros thing was we were seeing people with smaller audiences still getting their voice out there, which was fantastic. It was being spread through Reddit and other social media sites and forums, and it was great. We got it taken care of. Now, this is something we still need to take care of. We need to let YouTube know that this is not okay. It is not okay to not explain why a YouTube channel is being shut down, why they have copyright strikes or are marked as inappropriate. There was this guy that was doing like computer stuff, and he was just talking about how to get back into your computer if you lost your password. And it got flagged for some reason. He lost monetization and was cut back to 15 minutes. It doesn't make sense that he got no explanation. Once again, we need to all, I think we need to make a whole new thing, kind of like with the FineBros, because this happened a little bit before it, so it kind of got swept under the rug. But we need to bring this back into focus, because this is a problem that has been haunting YouTube for quite a while. I remember back when people were getting their videos taken down because they were gaming videos. We need to make a huge noise about this. We need to all unify our voices, because it's the only way YouTube is going to hear us. Because for some reason, I guess they don't have humans working at YouTube, and only Google headquarters will hear it. I'm not really sure what's going on in the situation, but we need to all seriously make a video or look into other YouTubers that are having this problem and share their videos, so that hopefully their channels can get back on YouTube and they can start making money again and doing what they enjoy. I mean, it would be so heartbreaking to lose this channel over something stupid. And I mean, it's a nightmare to even think about it. So I can't imagine what these other people are going through. So make a video about it. Talk about it, and just share other people's videos about it. And don't let this problem just be forgotten.